Let's see how good my timing was. Not very, seeing as it hasn't started yet. Not a bad hand. Nice little tiny suited connector with Mr. Minimum Raise is, if, nah, it's not a minimum, is it? Okay, Mr. 3 times the big blind in first position, under the gun. Me just behind the button with pretty hand. Some guy sitting out. Call would be good. Maybe he's sitting out too. Not good for me. Backdoor straight and backdoor flush. How much will you charge me? Good enough? Shame, I would have liked a 5 of spades or a 4 of spades. Then I got a nicer hand than what I have. But that's pretty too, I've still got a shitty flush draw. I could be losing, I'm not going to raise it. I probably am losing. Unless my free high was winning, but I've hit a flush, just got to be wary of the higher flushes. Whew. It's so low, I can't. I'll get paid by the straights, maybe, and that's the only reason I bet. But if they've hit another flush on me, which is unlikely, but the likelihood of having a straight is worth a raise, because I'll get paid off. And if they have a higher flush, well, unlucky me. Then again, maybe they have a 4 high flush, and they won't be so certain about it either, and if I check it there, I don't know, well, I lose automatically, or if I call it there. Plus, the straights will call me, so yeah, I have to bet there. What happened to 3 of spades? It gave me one of my cards back, but that 3 of spades turned into a club. Yeah, I think I had to raise there. 1 card straight. I have to raise. I'll get paid off. Not much to be scared of other than a higher flush. But you can't be scared. It's low chance of them having a higher flush. If they got higher flush, oh well. If they don't, if they hit their 1 card straight, I've made a bit of more money off them. Okay. Horrible play by that guy. Not sure what he was doing. He was out of position. No, he was in position when he had the button. I didn't see what the other guy was doing. I just noticed this guy betting and that guy calling. That guy betting, that guy calling. That guy checks, he bets again, he calls. Don't know, it just seemed like that guy was feeding him. He's like, bet, call, check, bet, call, check, bet, call. Here's my chips, I'm giving them to you with my pair of 10s. Unless he thought he was winning with his pair of 10s. Or he just thought to make a bluff on the end, or he just... Who knows? Ace Jack and Ace Queen. And Queen free. Call, check, or you bet it. Check. 2 diamonds and a free. 40 in the middle. I think that's a good way to know what they've bet. Just look at the flop. No, just look at what the pot is. Look what the pot is, and then you see it went up to 60. You know it was 40, so he bet 20. That's the easiest way to know what they bet. You don't want to just know the pot. You want to know what they bet. Knowing the pot's good, but you want to know what they've put into the pot, what their bet is. That's a good way to do it. Just see what the pot is before they make their move. Or just have the bet number there. Either works. But then that's laziness. You don't want to be lazy. Well, I don't want to be lazy. It's probably better not to be lazy if you're ever playing at a proper game where there's not virtual numbers appearing. It's probably best to have a little bit of practice in knowing the chips or being able to add up. That's a good thing too. He didn't have to put a lot in, did he? Must have had real shit cards. I'm calling to Mr. Low Stack. Even though he's Mr. Low Stack, he's not in that bad shape. The blinds are only 10-20. Even when they go up, he still won't be in bad shape. He'll still have, well, 80 more than what the big blinds are. 10 times the big blind plus 80. Fold, fold. 2 greens and 6 reds. 80. I thought he'd do that. I don't know what these two will do, so I'll get away from it. Only put in 20. He can keep the 20. I was doing good. I had good cards against their shitty Queen 6 and their shitty King Jack. I think I had 6-4, didn't I? Well, I was dominated by Mr. Mloblo. Still pretty, though. I'd have called if those two weren't behind me. Didn't know if one of them would go all in. Then I'm not going to call. Oh, he won with a flush. He had a straight as well, didn't he? He had 6 to 10. I didn't notice the other guy had Jack to 10 or 7 to Jack. I didn't notice that guy had a flush either. I'm doing good at paying attention. Though I wasn't in the hand, I don't really pay much attention. I thought he just won with his 6, but I was wrong. I thought it would have been a split between us. I was also wrong. I will just call. Six, 3, 3, and he checks. I'll check. He bets. Nope, he checks and I check. He checks and I check. Well, that was fun. Wasn't much in the middle. Yeah. Why not? Ace, 3, 4 of diamonds. Would have been so much nicer.